Let me see. Live. So hold on a second. All right, so good evening, everybody. Tonight we're going to talk about traveling abroad, and I have here with myself Talk and Talk star, Andrea Rodriguez. Yes, she is one of our favorite hosts here at Talk and Talk, and welcome.
Thank
All
you.
right. So let me introduce myself. I believe I have mentioned the subject we are going to talk about tonight is traveling abroad, right? So, uh, real quick, let me introduce myself. This is Leandro. I am 30. I always forgot my own age, 34. I'm 34 years old. I live here in Santa Catarina, Florianopolis City, and I work with IT infrastructure. I've been here for a while. I believe not since 2021 as you, but 2022, I guess. I'm not sure right now. And well, there's nothing really important about myself, but that's it. Andrea, please introduce yourself and you can answer the first question. Would you like to travel abroad? If yes, which country would you most like to visit and why?
Yes, okay. So, good evening. My name is Andrea. I live in Guarujá, the coast of São Paulo, but I was born in São Bernardo do Campo. Actually, I've been living here for 40 years. I arrived in this city when I was 7 years old, so it's a long time. I am married. I don't have kids. I don't have pets as well. I like listening to music in my free time, drink wine, cooking, and of course, studying English. And I am not the special girl on Talk and Talk. Okay,
Come
Leandro,
on,
don't say
come
that.
on.
Oh my gosh, I
It's
am
an it's
ready
an
now.
honor. It's an honor to me to have you here tonight.
Oh my gosh. And about the question, yes, I would like. Actually, I have already traveled abroad. I went to Italy, and last year I did an exchange program in Liverpool for 2 weeks. Was
Okay.
so nice, so
A
different.
lot of Beatles stuff.
Yes, oh my gosh. And but now I am thinking about uh visit Chile.
Chile.
And yes, because of the snow, my dream to see the snow. And also about Japan, but I will need to save a lot of money first, prepare myself for this kind of trip because I believe that can be really expensive. And I am just a poor girl that works a lot and try to achieve her dreams. So
And I deserve some leisure, right?
yes, exactly.
Cool. Awesome, awesome. Well, in my case, I have also already traveled abroad. Right now, I don't have any place that it's my dream to visit, but I've been to really awesome places, and it's good when we have our first experience. In your case, it was going traveling to Italy, right?
Yes, in 2018, my first trip.
It's it's amazing. Like, oh boy, I'm here. A different time zone, different language. It's possible. It's something like, oh, okay, there's more than Brazil. There's more than our own country, our own neighborhood. So
Yes.
it's really a good feeling. I believe I would like to visit Canada. I don't know, Niagara Falls,
Hmm.
something like that. Or in the United States, I would go to Grand Canyon. No, it's Grand Canyon, right?
Yes, I think so. Yeah, Grand Canyon.
So I like these nature places, these landscapes. So I would travel abroad to visit Canada, or maybe I would like to go to Chile.
Hmm.
I believe the place you were talking about it's called Vale Nevado. No?
Yes, yes, yes. It's so
Yeah.
beautiful. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's a dream that I have.
But I've heard it is really expensive as well.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah, so I believe you can go to Japan or go to Chile and you would spend almost the same. No, I cannot say that because I don't have this experience. I never been to Japan and I
Mhm.
never been to Chile as well.
Yeah,
But yeah,
maybe go ahead, go ahead.
it I believe it's easier because it's near us, like
Yeah.
three or only how long is the flight from Guarulhos to Santiago?
Oh, I don't know. I have never searched about. Maybe, I don't know, 5 hours.
Yeah,
Can be.
totally different than going to Japan, right?
Yes. And I don't know as well for Japan, maybe 24 hours
Let me
to
see.
to go
I have
to
no
Japan.
idea. It's something that it's not on my top on the top of my list, but let's see. So
Because
let's
for Europe, I know that it's like 12
10
hours,
to 12
11.
hours. Yeah.
Yes.
So São Paulo to Tokyo. Tokyo, Japan. Let me see. Okay, so we have two stops, one stop. I believe there's no I don't know how to say there when there's no stop. I believe
Ah,
you
it's
never you have to do a stop. So I can see here like 26 hours with 2.5 hours of stopping in
oh,
Switzerland.
oh, it's so
Yeah.
hard, imagine. I don't know, maybe I will give up because it's a long time to stay in a airplane, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't be comfortable in economic because I only travel on economic class.
Yeah, me too.
So
Me
wouldn't be
too.
a good idea. So it's
Mm,
10,000 reais. Yeah. So
yeah,
while we have like to Santiago, Chile, let me see how long. 4 hours.
4 hours. Okay.
So much better. So it's a non-stop flight.
Hmm. And maybe can
Yes.
be really cheaper. Not really cheaper, but of
Mm,
course it's really better than
it
Japan.
is. It is. It's like 1,130
Oh,
the round trip. So it's like 10 times cheaper.
yes. Oh,
So
yeah.
forget about what I've said before. I don't know what I say most of the
Let's
time.
go to Chile, right? Forget
Yes.
about Japan.
And jumping to the second question, do you think it's worth I'm sorry, do you think it's worth to save money for a while and then spend it traveling?
Oh, I do believe on it. And I am trying to do it, Leandro, because I am a person that really likes going a concert. And I spend a lot of money buying tickets, concert tickets, For example, this year we are almost in the middle of the year and I've just attending on, I don't know, 5 concerts, big ones.
Really?
Yeah, really. And I
I
have
believe
more.
I've never been to a big concert.
Yeah. Oh, it's something that I really like, and
Do
I
you have
just
to
do
go
it.
to São Paulo
Yes,
or
I need to go to
or
São Paulo.
but in the beach area like Guarujá, Santos, São Vicente, there's no concerts, big concerts, events like that?
No, no, big
No?
ones like big events. No, we have
No.
a small ones, that we can enjoy, but like in a stadium, for example, it's just in São Paulo. And every time I need to go there. But okay, I have family there, but you spend money, right?
Yeah.
So I was thinking about that. Maybe I can change a little, start traveling
S-
more and
Sacrifice your concert stuff?
yes, sacrifice my concert that I really love. And I don't know, start traveling more because uh, since I had my first trip for Italy, and it was because I went to see a U2 concert. Always
Really?
related to concert, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
I got it. I got it. See, which
And
city? Rome? Rome?
Milan, Milan.
Milan, Milan.
Yes,
Cool, cool. I've been
really
there.
nice.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. And my mind like just open for other things, you know. And I went alone. My first experience abroad with the small English that I had. I continue to have a small one, but I am confident now. It's different. But in
Yes.
that time, oh my gosh, I didn't speak in English. No, just what I had studied in my 20s, for example. And okay, I will go. I decided and I will go. And it was really nice experience. But I could communicate myself, of course, with a lot of difficulties. And when I come back to Brazil, I decided to return to study because I want to do it more times, and but I need to be prepared, you know. So I decided to return to study in English, and since then I am here in this path,
Yeah.
you know.
I was I was thinking about the immigration stuff, when you go to the
Hmm.
customs and you have to explain what are you doing there and when you are supposed to be like to return. And it's hard because you have to explain yourself, and anything out of the script can be something really bad to you because you become nervous and you cannot express yourself, and you are in risk of being deported on that time. So
Yes, yes,
I
I
rem I
was.
remember
Go ahead.
the first time I traveled abroad, I carried with myself a lot of documents, of
Hmm.
everything, and they
Yes,
never asked anything. Where are you going? To this place. How long are you planning to stay? Oh, X amount of time. All right, welcome. And I was like, what about all the documents that I'm carrying all this entire trip? I need to show someone. Yeah,
yes. But for example, when I went to Italy, I didn't have problems in immigration. The guy just thought, "Oh, you are alone?" Yeah, and I said, "Oh, I will see a YouTube concert," and then everything changed. You too? Oh my gosh, I really love you too. The guy started talking with me, and really, and we started talking about the you too, you know. So he just, I don't know, carimbou my passport, and I opened.
let me
But
translate this. I don't know.
But
Carimbo.
in Liverpool, in London, in October last year, I spent I spent almost 15 minutes talking with the girl, you know, on the immigration. She was trying to catch myself in some mistakes, but I was calm because we are prepared. I believe that the immersions that we do here can contribute a lot for it, you know, because we start control more ourselves, our feelings. So I just keep calm and answer everything that she asked me, but she asked twice, three times, sometimes the same thing, you know.
Yeah.
And I needed to show for her a lot of things as well, but it's okay. It was okay. But I spent
So
a time
he stamped your passport to
tempered,
stamp. He
nice.
stamped
Thank
to stamp.
stamp like okay. Thank you.
And then and then it's it's strange because you have to have a visa to enter England, right? And
Hmm.
you probably had this visa, had all the information about your course, about your exchange program,
Yeah.
and still you had to explain yourself a lot of times. But yeah, I had a similar situation. It wasn't that serious or that long, but when
Hmm.
I went to the United States, I had to explain what do you do in your company? And I had to explain, oh, so the company that I work for works in these fields, and I do these, and that. All
Mhm.
right, let's go.
Yeah.
Welcome. They don't say welcome, but you're okay to go. You are free to go.
Yes, I think we need to show a little confidence to, to be confident. If you start, I don't know, um, thinking so much about your answer, maybe can be a problem. But I just keep calm and okay.
But it's
She,
hard after 10 hours in a flight.
yeah,
You
and
are
I was not
exhausted.
expecting that. Yeah.
You are exhausted. You want a bed because we both have traveled in economic, and it's uncomfortable at all. So
Yes.
you are exhausted, you are anxious, you are a lot of stuff. But at the end of the day, everything went fine, and this is really
Yeah.
good.
Yes. Thank God.
So, speaking of that, what are some important things to prepare before traveling to another country? What do you think is important?
I like so much to search about the country, the culture, because it's important, right? Because, for example, when I went to Italy, I searched about some things that we usually do here in Brazil that they don't do in Italy. Like if you go to the bathroom, yeah, the bathroom. You don't need to put your paper, this kind of things
Nabin,
in a bin, you know. And I didn't know about that. And I searched it about, and okay, I could do everything. Okay, just a example, And let me see more. And I like to, for example, I like to plan the places that I want to visit for advance. No, it's not
I
advance.
would say beforehand
Yeah, beforehand. Uh, I
or
did it.
in advance, like something previously. You
Yes.
you can prepare yourself previous the trial. I would say to prepare beforehand.
Okay. Thank you, Leandro. So I really like to do it because we can save money, right?
Yes,
Because if you wait for just buy the things there, it's really expensive. I waste a lot of money when I went to Liverpool because of this. I didn't prepare myself because I was afraid of, I don't know, maybe the flight be late, this kind of things. So some things I decided to just buy there, and I had some problems about that, to
I see.
spend more money.
I
But
believe it's important as well to, I'm sorry.
no, no, I just think, but in general, I like to prepare it and search about the culture, the things that can be really different.
I would add to this conversation to prepare our paperwork, like to check our passport, visa,
Hmm.
documents that we must be required to show, and understand what are the rules of this country. It's
Yeah.
important as well. And I remember I had a situation where wasn't, I hadn't the address
Hmm.
where I will stay at that point. It was online, but I didn't recall that I would haven't internet connection in the
Okay.
customs. So
Mhm.
I had to connect to a wireless network,
Mhm.
and it was like the officer was pissed off with me because you see there's a lot of people waiting and you don't
Mhm.
have your information ready to us. Next
Yeah.
time, be ready, you know.
Oh
So
my
I believe
gosh.
it's important to review.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first experience I've had? All the paperwork I have carried myself, nobody asked. And then I was like, okay, it's gonna be different. And at
Mhm.
that time, they asked a lot of different stuff. So I don't know, it's random. It's not like they will always ask this information, this
Mm-hmm.
paperwork, but it's difficult to anticipate or to imagine what they are going to. So be ready. Be ready
Mm-hmm.
with all your papers, all of your documents to avoid surprises, right?
Yes, yes, I totally agree. And I did it, thank God. And but I uh, in this case in Liverpool I had problems, but not problems because I have everything in my hands, so I just show it for her and okay, it's not a problem, a big problem, but could be easier, to do it.
And we are learning as we experience some things. Like, for example, you mentioned to save money.
Mm-hmm.
When we buy with a little bit of, there's an expression, it's not antecedents. I understand when you mention, like, let me translate it to
I think it's in advance
planejar
as well.
com, I believe so, antecedentes, ahead, antecedência, plan ahead or plan in advance. You are
Okay.
right. Yeah. So if you buy your tickets to the places that you want to visit, touristic places, or the concert, of course.
Mm-hmm.
But touristic places, like when I went to Paris, I wasn't able to visit Eiffel Tower.
Mm-hmm.
Like I went there, but I cannot climb in the
Oh.
elevator because there's no availability anymore. So, and also it was really expensive. Thanks
Mm-hmm.
God there's no tickets anymore. So yes, because my wife was looking for it. And if you buy these in advance or if you buy these ahead, these tickets you can save money and you can guarantee your spot on this touristic place. So that's why I think, and I agree with you, that it's important to plan and to make a small research about the place, the touristic places to avoid wasting money and also to be able to visit all the places that you want, right?
Yeah, yeah, I did it in Italy. In Liverpool, I struggled a little because I was there to study. And I don't know, Liverpool is not so big, but we have, for example, the Cavern Bar was so,
It's a
uh,
classic.
it's a classic one and I got so emotional when I arrived there,
Really?
I don't know. Yeah, I started to
It's
cry a
something like,
little.
oh God, I'm here.
Yes, exactly. A mix of emotions. Oh my gosh. But I enjoy it a lot, and I would like to return there one day, to enjoy more because it's really, really good. And the
But it's
people there,
hard.
it's different as well.
It's hard because okay, you already visited Liverpool.
Hmm.
The next opportunity you have, will you go to the same place or to a
Yeah,
different one?
no, no, I want to go to a different one for sure.
And you are paying in pounds, like 7x our currency, right?
So expensive. Oh my gosh, yeah.
So let's go to Ireland, I don't know, or let's go to a different place. It's something like, okay, I've been to a lot of places, but I would like to go to a different one. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yes.
Yeah. And what about the culture? Have you experienced any culture shock while traveling? Like in your case, visiting Italy or UK?
I- In Italy, I think they are so similar as us Brazilian guys because they like to speak loud, this kind of things.
At the end of
I
the day,
didn't,
we all are Latinos, right?
yes, yes, I didn't have any problem there, but I felt a little uncomfortable in London, not in Liverpool, but in London because I spent one weekend in London and I had problems like people look at me in a different way, maybe because of the my skin, the color of my skin, this kind of things. And also in a restaurant, I was with my friend, and she's a right girl, and the restaurant was full of people, of course, and we were just waiting a little, and the guy talk with us. Oh, okay, I will see if there is a table for you, just you. Yeah, okay. And then the maybe I believe that was the owner of the restaurant look at us, and the guy said something for her. No, of course not. She just said that. No, there is no place here. Of course not. I was so uh,
Embarrassing.
without embarrassed that I just said, "Oh, okay, no problem." But I should have said for her, "Why? I have money for pay. Why? We can wait it," because there was a couple of guy waiting for a table as well, But I got so uncomfortable. I don't know. I was not expecting a pass through this situation, So I just okay, let's go. Let's
So you
search
have
other.
felt a little prejudice.
Yes, unfortunately, people don't need
Interesting.
to say something for you understand, right? Because you see, because of the way that people look at you, so it's embarrassing, I think. But yeah, and
I got
Liverpool
it.
was really really nice because people there is different. Maybe older ones living in Liverpool, and of course, it's a city that have a lot of schools, this kind of things, and so people go there to study as well. So
Is
it's really
Liverpool
different.
considered a small city?
No, no, it's Liverpool is like I forgot the sequence because, for example, it's London, the the big one,
The big one?
then Manchester, then another one that I forgot. I don't know if it's Liverpool or another one. Maybe Liverpool is the third or the fourth, you
Let
know?
me check. The
Yeah.
biggest cities in UK. In UK. So we have London, Birmingham, and Leeds.
Yeah,
Or the
Birmingham, yes.
Birmingham. And then we have Leeds, Glasgow, Manchester. Where's okay, there you go. I can share with you the URL. Where is our chat? Chat. Here. I am checking on Wikipedia. So we
Oh,
have
nice.
London, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, Leeds,
Mm.
Sheffield. Yeah, actually it's
Liverpool
well,
is the fourth.
2001 census information, so 24 years ago.
Yes, but I think it's continuing the same. London, Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool. It's exactly that I
Bristol,
remember.
Newcastle. Wow, what a lot of places to visit to
Yes. In
Blackpool,
Birmingham, I
Norwich.
went to a concert there,
Really?
Yes.
Which one?
Uh Wallows. I don't know if you know the band. It's
Wallows.
Wallows. The singer is an
Wallows.
actor as well. Yeah,
Rock band.
rock band. It's good. And
Cole
I
Preston. The
yes, and
singer Cole Preston. It's the
do you
drummer.
remember him? I don't know the movie. I don't remember the movie
Let me
that he
see.
already participating.
I don't recall his face.
Yes, it's a little
Oh,
famous.
so yeah, but actually I'm not a big fan of of I would say music and culture, so I'm not a reference on that one. Of course, I like the big ones like Metallica,
Mm-hmm.
U2 as well. But yeah, cool. Wallows. I never heard
Yeah.
about this.
Yes.
And was it expensive? or not?
No, no, no. It was
No?
not expensive because I bought in advance here in Brazil when the tour.
Okay.
I think I bought. I really don't remember. I don't remember the price, but it was not expensive. Here in Brazil, we used to pay more, you know.
Yeah, actually I like old groups, old bands like Raça Negra. Have you ever
Mm-hmm.
heard about them? They
Yes.
they had a concert near my home here, and I told my wife, let's go there. And you have the cheapest tickets,
Mm-hmm.
but it's something like it's better to watch from here, from
Mm-hmm.
my house, than to go there because it's a really bad position, you know what I
Place.
mean?
Yes.
Yeah, and if you want to see the band, just to see like really in a distance, like 250, 300 reais.
Yeah.
And then 600 reais the tickets, and then 100 the parking lot, and
Oh,
then you're going to it's 1,000 for two
yes.
hours off 2 hours off leisure. And I couldn't afford at that time, so I lost it. And the other one I wanted to go to was that a man called, oh, I forgot. I forgot he performs a lot of covers. What is his name? He's famous. He's from Minas Gerais. I will try to remember, but it's
Okay.
a really famous one, and he performs a lot of music from the 80s. Oh boy, I forgot
Hmm.
this.
I think I know him, but I don't remember the name as well.
Only four letters, his name. It's not Nico. I
Don't
cannot
remember.
recall right now, but I will. But so something like, okay, I cannot afford that time here in Brazil to go to concerts. Of course, if it's my dream, I can
Mm-hmm.
save money and I can spend it. But you know, when it's not a priority, when it's not your big wish, okay,
Yes.
let's pass that along.
Yeah, I agree with you. But I don't do it, you know. Unfortunately, oh my gosh, I can't control myself sometimes.
You are living and you are enjoying. That's it. That's okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
And probably we are in a different moments of our lives, and what makes sense to one can not make sense to a different. We are different at the end of the day. We all are different, and we are in different realities.
Yeah, exactly. I agree.
Gino Fonseca,
Ah,
I
Gino.
recalled. Gino Fonseca.
No, I
Have
don't
you
know
ever
him.
heard
No,
Gino?
I don't think so. I will search after
But
the immersion.
if
Gino
you
Fonseca.
if you like rock and music from the 80s, he's a really good singer and guitar player. It's
Oh,
awesome.
nice. Nice.
He has a special called Back on Time,
Mm-hmm.
and he sings like What's Up for Non-Blondes,
Oh,
and
nice.
also Have You Ever Seen the Rain? I don't know, I don't recall the artist of Have You Ever Seen the Rain, and also Bed of Roses from Bon Jovi. A lot of good music
Mm,
for my
yeah.
taste, and so there's a big concert place here near my home in Florianopolis, but it's expensive, like at least
Yeah.
300 uh bucks to go to a concert each ticket. So
Yeah. Yeah.
I cannot afford right now.
Yeah. In my case, for example, just mine that I needed to pay because my husband doesn't like
Really?
to go with me.
Cool.
So yes, I go alone with my friends. With my friends, no, the most of time I am going alone and making friends there, and also with my aunt that we are almost in the same age. So we just enjoy, you know. But my husband doesn't like. I don't know.
Cool. That's okay. if he's okay staying at home. I like to stay at home as well.
Yeah.
I will invest if I can. I will invest in a really 5.1 surround system, sound system,
Hmm.
and a big screen that I can enjoy every concert I can buy on Netflix or on YouTube, and that's okay. In the comfort
Yes.
of my home. I remember I had a couple of friends in the past. I believe it was 12 years ago. We had in Porto Alegre a Guns N' Roses concert.
Oh,
Do you
nice.
remember when they came to Brazil? And
Yes.
it was something like they went to the concert and I don't because it's when you are not in the mood. But they called me in the middle of the night, "Hey, can you pick up us here because there's no taxi, there's no way to go home."
Hmm.
And I was like, "Okay, I'm going." And then I went there 1 or 2 hours later. I arrived there, got them, and they were voiceless, like
Yes.
because they have screamed a lot. So it's a different mood, you know.
Yes.
You are enjoying and you are up to have to suffer because it's hard. You have to
Yes.
stand a lot of time,
Yes.
and if you want to go to the bathroom, it's almost impossible.
Exactly. Oh my gosh, it's impossible to go, to be honest. In 2017, I went to a YouTube concert here in Brazil, in Morumbi, and I stayed in the front of the stage, but I arrived in Morumbi like 6 a.m. Imagine,
Oh boy.
since 6 a.m., you know,
Until until
until
8 p.m.
9 p.m. when it started the concert.
Wow.
It's so suffering, We need to like it a lot, but I am losing my energy because I am becoming older, So
Have you ever spent camped? Can I say that? Like camped in a tent in the line? No?
no, never, never.
You don't like that much, right?
Yeah, not because I don't like, because I didn't have the opportunity, But probably I would do it because depending on the band, YouTube, for example, it's one of my favorites bands, so I
I would
would do
like to
everything.
I would like to be able to afford like going abroad, executive class, and then have I don't know, a premium ticket, like no suffering. I have my seat, I have my drink here, and let's enjoy the the concert. But we are talking about more than 30,000 reais, right?
Yes. Yeah. We need to save money, Leandro. There is
Yeah,
no
yeah.
other way, to
And
enjoy
I have
life.
a small kid, 4 years old, and
Yeah.
can you believe his yogurt is more expensive than gasoline?
Oh my gosh.
Like gasoline here is 6.50, right? A
Mhm.
liter. And his yogurt is 40 bucks a liter.
Oh my gosh. Imagine it. Imagine it.
I'm I'm not complaining, but he he drinks a lot of yogurt. I remember when I was a kid, my mom was used to have that. It wasn't yogurt, it was bebida láctea.
Hmm.
Different. Yeah.
Yes.
In a refill, like a bag, not a
Mhm.
bottle, a bag, and you cut the bag and then you drink the yogurt. It was like 4 or 3 reais. But right now, 4 reais, 100 gram, 100 kilogram, no, 100 grams.
Yes. It's too
So
much.
that's why I cannot afford to go to a Gino or Raça Negra concert here.
Yeah, you need to pay for a lot of yogurts.
Yeah, yes. All right, so Andrea, I am famous for never achieve the 10th question. and we are talking around the fourth, fifth, but I believe we have had an awesome conversation.
Yes, for
It's
sure.
awesome to be able to share our experiences and our thoughts about the subject. It's good to travel abroad as well, and I feel that I am privileged, and you are as well. We are privileged that we have had this opportunity in life to visit a different country. Really awesome.
Yes.
It's nice to talk about it, and it's nice to have your company here tonight, and I
Yes,
really
I really love
appreciate.
it.
I will sh I will share with you the survey URL, but guess
You
what?
know
I
that is
know,
me.
yeah, I will know that's you. So it's not anonymous anymore in that case because there's just you. But okay,
Yes.
so I really appreciate that. You're the next host on the next immersion. So I wish you have a nice conversation with the people that join you. And what can I say? Whenever you can, you can
Yes.
join us on Wednesdays, 6 p.m. Same channel, same time. Okay?
Okay. Thank you, Leandro. I will try to attend more in your immersion. Okay. Thank you so much for the
Okay,
conversation.
so let's wrap this up.
Bye
Bye. Have
bye.
a good one.